comedians do have to also be delusional in that way too, but also present like they're not delusional, because the fact of the matter is, like, we've been doing the same jokes, for however long, and it worked 5 times, but this time it isn't, so now we think that we suck, and it's like, but the other 5 times, like, the other 5 times that it worked don't matter anymore for some reason, and, like, we just let our brains win a lot. Like, I mean, it's something that happened to me yesterday. Like, I let my brain win so hard yesterday. Like, I mean, the amount of, I've had a lot of people in my circle get some success, and very good success. Like, they've been, like, on Saturday Night Live and, things like that. And it's just like, and look, there's no bitterness. It's just like, it's a positive jealousy in a way where it's just like, oh man, I'm so happy for them. How do I get that? And then for some weird reason, my brain was just like, you'll never get it. You're never going to get it. You're never. And so I just, like, I was having a conversation with my girlfriend, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm such a piece of garbage right now, because, like, it's just like, all I can think about is just like how, because my biggest fear, and not to, like, turn this into a therapy session, but my biggest fear as a comedian is to be the guy who's funny but who cares. That's my biggest fear.
You know what? I think that's a more common fear than people are willing to admit, because so many people fall into that category. But I think the people that fall into that category are not the people that think, oh, that's the last thing I want to do is that.
Yeah.
The people who fall into that category are usually people that are a little afraid of the growth that is required in comedy.
Yeah.
And so and I've seen a lot of this, you find success on one level and then you stay there because that's where your success is. And you're so afraid to push it to that next level, unless you feel like your influence is so big that it doesn't matter how far up you go. You're bringing the audience with you. But most people get into their comfort zone. Even people that reach what we would consider the pinnacle, the height of comedy, have to push themselves to stay outside of their comfort zone.